Check that out. Whoa. Look at that frame. How do you work your bees without a suit? You see her? Good morning, everybody. I'm Sarah with Seymour Sunshine. Everybody always asks me how I work my bees without a suit. Well, I use liquid smoke. I am calm, collected, and I'm respectful. And I use my smoker as needed, but I try not to as much as possible. I have 14 hives at the moment. I try to inspect them every other week. So basically I alternate. I'll do 7 and 7. Right now I have a little bit more than that, so it takes me a little bit longer. But when I do an inspection, I try to get in and out within about 5 minutes. I'm looking for a healthy queen, which would be eggs and larvae. It's awesome if I see her, but mainly eggs and larvae, good brood pattern, and just a healthy hive. And depending on the time of year, might be looking for swarm cells or obviously honey production. How much honey do they have? How much space do they need? So that's what I'm looking for. So I use these little smoker pellets whenever I'm doing lighting my smoker. It just makes it easier to stay lit longer. Someone recently mentioned that the smoke burns their eyes. So I try not to use it. Does it burn their eyes? Here comes the sun. My son and I recently had a run-in with a native bumblebee. I didn't realize that they stung because bumblebees are typically calm and passive, and well, this one stung. Bumblebees sting different than honeybees. Their stinger is straight, not barbed like a honeybee. So when a honeybee stings, their barb sticks in you and they die. When a bumblebee stings, they can sting multiple times and not die. And it hurts. I was asked to do a presentation recently at a retirement home here locally for World Bee Day. I had so much fun. It really reminded me what it's like to be a new beekeeper, because none of them were beekeepers, but all the questions that they had were relative to being a new beekeeper. Wow. Check that out. Look at that frame. I get asked all the time, how do you work your bees without a suit? How do you do that? I respect them. I know when to give them their space, and I know when I can work with them. Whoa. Wow. You see her? Do you see her? This goes first, then your super. Otherwise, I would have had a whole bunch of drone brood up here. Why drone brood? Because of the spacing. And why would I have brood up here? If I'd have forgotten that queen excluder. Don't forget your queen excluder when adding supers.